Hello, Officer Scorpio, and welcome now to Shout Out Wednesday. Post a comment or ask a question on soulgarden.tv in the Scorpio room. I'll do my best to shout back or answer 1 week later. Well, it's a two-part emotional day today for everyone on the planet. As you wake up today, Scorpio, you're feeling sunny and feeling productive. The sun is not ruled by any planets today, so it's in pure form. I think we're feeling really strong. And with the moon in Sagittarius, your emotional focus for part one will be soul capital, self-esteem, productivity, and money issues, which you should be coming out of by now with Pluto in its transit. By the end of the day, though, the moon moves into Capricorn, so then your emotional focus goes on processing. The moon in Capricorn is basically saying that you'll be taking your intellect consciousness and your emotional consciousness and mixing them together. So this is the pensive transit. This is a transit where people journal, people have important conversations, and most importantly, in the next 24 hours, the moon will cross over Pluto, which is your ruling planet. Pluto is the dividing line, basically. It's the last mile of our solar system and of awareness. Wherever Pluto is, it tells us that something will die and be reborn, and that's part of the energy that gives you the ability to draw boundaries with other people, because if they cross your boundary, they gonna die. But when the moon crosses Pluto, what it does is asks us to let go of an emotional attachment we have to something so we can make room for emotional growth in the future. That said, today, the universe might have some sort of emotional situation. If you find yourself in a conversation where something happens and you're caught up in overthinking it and overanalyzing it, you have to ask yourself, are your emotions serving you to be in this certain attitude reaction, or this prejudicial reaction? And if it's not serving you to feel this way and allow yourself to go down this path, let it go, let it flow, let Pluto kill it. Then finally, for our shout out, goes to Jody, one of our soul gardeners, who asks about the difference between kind of high and low sun vibrations, like an evolved Scorpio versus a non-evolved Scorpio. Well, I'll tell you a few things. Quite simply, it's not about the soul being evolved or not. We all try to incarnate down and master each of the 12 signs. That's my personal opinion about astrology. So we're all going to try to master all 12 signs and all 12 forms of magic on the planet. But if you're born in chapter 1, you're pretty new at being a Scorpio. So it's not that you are a non-evolved soul, but when it comes to the Scorpio arts, you're a beginner. If you're born in chapter 2, you're kind of a middle schooler. You're pretty good at it. You're not feeling so awkward anymore. You're going to do something with this vibration you've never done before. And if you're a chapter 3 Scorpio, well, you're a master, and you're probably going to show us places we can go. All right, that's all I have for Shout Out Wednesday. See you folks tomorrow with more. Live, love, be. So